Hi, and welcome to Wednesday. We are sailing through this week, and we're glad that you are part of it. We are continuing to talk about the story of the prodigal son. And I'm glad I have more than one day to talk about it because there is a lot in this story to talk about. One of the things that is interesting is while Luke never tells us what the younger brother did in the far country, the older brother is quite sure what happened when the younger brother crossed the county line. In fact, he goes into great detail with the father. Your son, this boy of yours, spent all of your money with prostitutes. Well, how did he know that? He hadn't talked to the younger brother yet. In fact, he didn't even know the younger brother was home, but he knew exactly what had happened. Had he been spying on the younger brother? Did he hear rumors? Had his friends come back and said, hey, we saw your brother in the other country and here's what he's doing? Or, and here's my guess, had he been harboring in his mind what he would do if he ever had the guts to leave home and go to the far country? A lot of us who go to church and who go to church all the time, who keep all the commandments, really resent how happy some people are. You ever notice that? Some of the grumpiest people you know are Christians. Some of the grumpiest people you know are in church every Sunday. They are really upset that the rest of the world seems to be having a good time, and so they sit in the pew and they don't listen to the sermon so much as they do craft in their mind what they would do if they weren't such a good Christian. Here's what I would do. Here's where I would go. Here's what I would say. Here's who would be my friends if I weren't such a good Christian. But alas, I am such a good Christian, so I can't do what all of those sinners do. The older brother wasn't any different from the younger brother, except the younger brother had the courage to at least go. The older brother sat home and got bitter, sat home and resented. Now, here's my question. Do you like being at home with the Father? Or are you just too scared to leave? Do you like being in relationship with Jesus? Or would you really rather be someone else, somewhere else? Would you rather be someone else? You know, a lot of us have this kind of dream that we will just live the way we want to, and just right before we die, we'll give our life to Christ and so we can go to heaven. But we really don't like Jesus. We don't like the Father. We'd really rather be someone else. The older brother, he didn't like being at home. He didn't like being with the Father. Working with the Father was slavery according to him. So how about you? Do you enjoy following Christ? Do you enjoy being with him? Is prayer a burden to you, or it is a privilege? Is studying his word, does that bring you joy? Or do you really wish you were watching something on television? The older brother was at home. Yes, that's true. But in his heart, he was a long, long way away. So here's my question for you. Do you like being at home? Do you like being with the Father, or do you really wish you were with the younger brother doing what he did? I'll give you 60 seconds to get started on it, and I'll see you tomorrow.